What's going on, everybody? Rob A here, and today we're taking a look at Jurassic World Dino Rivals Mega Dual Attack Quetzalcoatlus from Mattel. This just arrived today from Amazon. It's been delayed like 3 times already, but thankfully it arrived just today. Well, yesterday. Late yesterday. Anyway, it doesn't matter. So here it is. It's a rather large package. I didn't expect it to quite be this large. I mean, I know this particular animal is very, very large, historically speaking. One of the largest, if not the largest, flying creature ever. But yeah, I still wasn't quite expecting it to be this big. To just give an example of the size, here's the just a standard Jurassic World figure next to the package, so you can get, an idea of the size of this creature. And I have to say, Quetzalcoatlus is one of my favorite, well, I mean, technically it's not a dinosaur, but it's one of my favorite prehistoric creatures. I remember way back in the day, I went to, I think it was the Smithsonian Natural History Museum, and I got like a giant inflatable Quetzalcoatlus from the gift shop there that I, flew all over the place. It was enormous and I missed it. Anyway, so this is Mega Dual Attack. As you can see, you've got the buttons here that create various attack features when pressed. You got some leggies going on here. The wings are all tucked in. We'll get into those shortly. Here's the barcode for those of you that want to look that up for any reason. And on the back you can see some of the, or you can see the stats here on the back. And then it says Super Wing Strike, which I'd call that more just flapping wings. And of course Super Chomp. Super Chomp! So this figure is of course compatible with the Jurassic World Facts app. So I'm excited about that. But yeah, that's really all there is to say about the packaging. So let's go right ahead and get into the figure itself. Alright, so first thing I want to do is talk about the collector card here. As you can see, it's got a little hand-drawn-ish image of the of the pterosaur in question. And of course the stats are at the bottom: strength, speed, intelligence, and I think ferocity or something. Kind of akin to firepower, I guess would be the thing there. So you can see that, and that's pretty cool. A nice little addition, but I don't really do anything with these, so it's not really anything else worth talking about. Let's get right into our dear friend here. So here we have the Quetzalcoatlus, and it's very large. It doesn't even fit in my my recording space, as you can see, but it's really nicely prepared, I guess. So you can see some very cool coloration. I really like the bright colors used for this particular creature. A bright orange beak, and you can see the inside is painted a nice gloss pink to kind of replicate the fleshy tongue and inside of the mouth and all that fun stuff. Really nice work on the sculpting detail as well. You can see, especially, it's mostly prominent here on the underbelly, where you can see this kind of almost fur sculpt, which I think looks really, really nice. It continues on to the wings here as well, and might as well get this out of the way. Here's your scanning code for the Jurassic Facts app. And you can see all of the little details sculpted into the membranes of the wings, and I think that's really, really cool. I got some little claws up here. Foot claws as well. Have the nice ridges sculpted in. And the legs are made of a soft, rubbery kind of plastic, so you can bend those however you need. On the other side, the underside of the wings are not painted at all, which is kind of a bummer. But I totally get why they didn't. It would probably add a whole lot of production cost to add another paint application that covered this much surface area. So probably in order to keep the cost like not $30, they probably kept, probably just decided to do it one side, because there is two-tone paint on the wings, which I think is really, really cool. A really nice touch. And you've got a little bit of membrane here at the back of the legs as well, and of course the buttons for the dual attack action. Alright, so for a quick size comparison, we'll once again bring our little friend in here. Let's see our human character right back here, and then we'll put our Quetzalcoatlus just like that. And you can see it has a very impressive wingspan. Now, according to the Jurassic Facts app, and just knowledge that, I'm aware of, these creatures can get a wingspan, my goodness, passing truck outside. These creatures can get a wingspan of up to 50 feet in width, and this is not nearly that. At this scale, that would be like roughly 2.5 feet of a wingspan. So I totally get this is a smaller version of this particular creature, but it's totally acceptable given, the parameters they had to work with. They were working with a $20 price point figure, and they want to keep it that way. And that's fine, because honestly, what would you even do with something with a 2.5 foot wingspan like this? I think it would be maybe a little bit much. It would be cool to maybe see a bigger one down the line somewhere. But for now, I'm totally happy with this. So it does have the dual attack functions, as you just saw. You got the button here, and you press that for the wing strike attack, which seems more like just the, hey, I'm flying here kind of dealy deal. So you got that going on, and then the button in the front gives you the beak snapping action, which we can test the validity of this right now. So we'll come in for a swoop, and whoop. All right, well, working on it. Swoop. All right, well, it's better for fish for sure. It's definitely better to get fish than it is for people, especially with that smooth beak. But it does, you can just press down the button and it'll kind of sort of hold a person in the beak without too much trouble. So that's cool. And plus, you got kind of a stabbing motion here. I do like how sort of natural the motion is. Actually spent the day yesterday at my brother-in-law's, and he's got some chickens, and I spent a lot of time just watching the chickens and how they move and behave. So it's kind of interesting to see this kind of in the context of that. So very, very cool. Overall, at a $20 price point, this is a very solid figure. It's got good paint detailing, decent articulation for the kind of creature it is. The Quetzalcoatlus is not really known for having super dance moves or anything like that. I would love to see in the future Mattel release